Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Now, this is the one you've all been waiting for. It's time for me to basically have a quick first impressions look at the Anaconda. Now, thankfully, I am still on the test server, so I've not had to grind for so long to get this absolute monster of a ship. Now this is the pride of Falcon de Lacy. Almost a small battleship in its own right. This is currently the largest ship in Elite Dangerous, and you can see that this is no small exaggeration of how long it is taking the camera to actually rotate the ship. Now, everything about this ship is not done in half measures. The size of those engines are larger than the size of many ships. I'm pretty sure you could fit most of the smaller combat ships in one of those engines at the same time. Now, this ship was originally the only ship to ever have a huge weapon mount, a huge hardpoint. But now with the inclusion of the Fer-de-Lance into the game, that is sadly no longer true. But this ship still demands respect. It is Elite Dangerous's own Star Destroyer. All but the kicking and screaming. But we'll do as we usually do, despite this look being one of those absolutely huge ships that just commands awe. I'm actually struggling to believe that I'm actually sitting in the cockpit of this ship. So what we'll do, as always, is we will go and have a look at its stats in the Shipyard. Now, first of all, it's a huge ship, and it's kind of reflected in its stats. Top speed, 180 meters per second, so it's really not fast at all. It's slower than the Python, or roughly the same speed, I'm not sure. I can't remember. Boost speed, 240, so it's not exactly a nippy ship, but you don't expect that with a ship this size. Maneuverability, again, no surprise there. It is really low down on the maneuverability scale. Oh yeah, that was right. This is actually 180, 240, is roughly the same kind of maneuverability you get in the Federal dropship. Now, shields. This looks to be one of the highest I have seen. And with this being the biggest ship in the game, it's seriously not surprising. 350 shield rating for shield here. That is phenomenal for any ship. So you can spend a while going through the shields of this ship. Armor, 525. That, if I remember right, that's nearly twice from anything else I've looked at so far. Hull mass, 400 tons. So this is a big, big ship. So that's basically all we're going to glean from the Shipyard stats. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and have a look over in the outfitting department and see what we have here. And there it is. This scary hardpoint, the huge hardpoint, mounted on the bottom of the ship. I mean, everybody knows ever since the Fer-de-Lance video what goes there. And then we have 3 large hardpoints, 1 mounted underneath, and 2 mounted on the surface of the hull. You can see there which is where the cockpit is. We also have 2 medium hardpoints on either side of the nose. And we also have 2 small hardpoints on the under rear of the ship. And we are absolutely greeted with a plethora of utility mounts, which is something I forgot to check in the shipyard stats, so please forgive me there. But if I am correct, we have 8. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, we have 8 utility mounts. So if you wanted to basically just fill them up with shield cells, this ship would never die. We've looked at the hard points. Let's have a look at the internal compartments. After all the standard sweep of compartments, we go straight to the optional compartments here. And now this is something that is still entirely unique to the Anaconda, and that is the one size 7 internal compartment. And apparently there is a special item that can be fitted there, but we'll have a look for that in a minute, see if it is actually available. We also have 3 size 6 internal compartments, 3 size 5, 3 size 4, and 1 size 2. So this ship can carry a lot of cargo. I still don't think it's quite on par with the Lakon Type 9, but there is this ship can carry a lot of cargo. It is designed as a multi-purpose ship, although most people do run it as a kind of a hybrid cargo / combat ship. But as always, let's have a look at what it would cost us to fit some of these components. So let's have a look. Military grade composites, 132 million credits. I don't usually bother looking at these two because it's just usually the military grade that I always go for. Let's have a look at the power plant. It's a size 8 power plant, so it's going to have to be price descending. And wow, 162.5 million credits. Wow. You can see why this is the pantheon of all ships. This is what every pilot strives to pilot. So let's have a look at the thrusters now. Oh, A7's not too bad, 51 million, so it's a steal. Alright, frame shift drive. Let's see. 16 million, and look, it takes us up to a whopping 20 light years jump range. But something I quickly forgot to check. Power plant, 36 megawatts. Yeah, you can pretty much run whatever you want on this ship. Frame shift drive we've looked at. Life support, never bother with that. Power distributor, let's have a look here. So 27 million, all but the kicking and screaming for the best power distributor you can get. Sensors, no, not going to bother. And well, actually, for the sake of it, let's just have a quick look. 27.5 million again. Yeah. But yeah, let's have a look into the internal compartment here, because I'm curious as to what is actually what we can fit in here. So let's have a look at module types. Well, I've got the whole reinforcement packages as per usual. Refineries, fuel scoops. Let's see. The largest fuel scoop in the game. 91 million credits. Holy crap. More fuel scoops, more fuel scoops. Come on. Discovery scanners, detailed, hatch breakers. Oh, wait a sec, do we have... There we go, A7 hatch breaker Olympic controller. 7 million credits. Wow, I'm always curious to see how that works. More hatch breakers. There we go, the largest cargo hold in the game. 1.2 near enough million credits, and that is 128 tons of cargo space in one thing. Let's have a look, see if we've got anything else. I have a feeling it's not what the the module that I'm thinking of is not here. But if we wanted to go for the best shield cell bank even, that would be 10 million for the best shield cell bank. Now, let's get curious about the shield generator now. Come on, where are that? Frame shift drive interdictors, not interested in that. There we are. 51.3 million credits for the best shield generator. Well, let's have a quick scroll down. No, it's not there. Now, what I was looking for was there was apparently supposed to be, whether it's going to be included in the game later or not, is another thing. But there was supposedly going to be a docking module that allowed you to dock ships inside the Anaconda, anything up to Sidewinder size. So, limiting as that may be, it did sound as though when we eventually get the option to move around our own ships and basically leave the commander's chair, when we get the ability to do that, walk around our own ships, have multiple crew in these ships, I imagine they will be introducing that module so that your friends will be able to come on your ship with you and actually launch fighter craft. Like the little Federal fighters, something similar to those. But anyway, let's exit out of here for now. And let us have, first of all, let's have a look at around the bridge, because that's something I've almost forgot to do last video. So let's have a look around. Now you can see that this is certainly, you could not call this a cockpit. This is a bridge. It is extremely expansive. We've got somebody over here looking at the schematics to the ship. So that would be engineering officer, perhaps. I'm not sure. Over this side, we have what looks like the some in-game version of the galaxy map. So I would be guessing this would be the navigations officer. And you can see that the bridge here, it extends quite a way back. It's just we can't see it from where we sit. We've got our standard sweep of controls. Looking at the windshield, it is very, very expansive. We can't see above us, but we're not going to be using this ship for anything other than trading or combat. We're not going to be using it for piracy, it's way too slow. We're not going to be using it for exploration. We could, but I don't think that's going to be the best option considering how much this thing is going to cost to run. But yeah, no, I am impressed with this cockpit. It is huge. There is no two ways about it. But anyway, let's get back into the outfitting department and let's have a look at our hardpoints. So first of all, let's do the same thing we usually do. Class descending, and we'll just go straight for it. We'll put the plasma accelerator in its rightful place. Now just look at that. Descending with a purpose. It is the doom of nations. It is the Star Destroyer. Sorry, I'm going off on topic now again. So that's the huge hardpoint. We also have 3 large hardpoints. Now, normally I would like to have a lot of just normal gimbaled weapons, but because this ship is so big and bulky and arguably unwieldy, I am starting to feel that perhaps turreted weapons may be the way to go. So what I'm going to do is, as always, I'm just going to put in the biggest pulse lasers that I can, but this time they are going to be turreted. weapons. Yeah, that looks scary as well. So again, we're just going to keep going and putting in the all the large ones, all the large hard points. I'm going to set as turreted pulse lasers. And then the medium hard points and the smaller hard points I am thinking of setting up as directional weapons. Except for the small ones, because those are at the rear. I'm going to set those ones back up as turrets again. So after that, we are going to go out and have a look at the ship's acceleration, deceleration, and maneuverability stats. So I'll see you in a minute. So we'll start off with the acceleration. And just listen to that engine. Now, obviously, this ship is going to take a long time to slow down. And you can see this here. It is the biggest ship in the game, so there's no surprise here at all. Now, let's check out the boost from 0. Now it reaches its top speed fairly quickly, which has surprised me with a ship this size. But now let's have a look and see how it turns. And despite its size, it doesn't just flip around. Oh, wait, no, there we go. We have flipped it. We've managed to get it around without flight assist off. So you can possibly use that to your advantage. I do not know. I certainly couldn't manage it. So let's have a look at some combat. We've got Big Boy Barry here. Now, because I have got turreted weapons, I've just decided to set them just now to all fire at will. So all I've got to do is just basically tag this guy so he turns red, and my turrets will automatically track him without me actually doing anything myself. And naturally I went and forgot to actually put my my power into weapons.
Frameshift charge detected. Under attack.
And there we go, I managed to hit him with the plasma accelerator.
Target destroyed.
Oh, and I get rammed by another Anaconda. Now unfortunately this other Anaconda was not wanted, he was actually a bounty hunter himself. So I do think that
Scan detected.
If you are flying an Anaconda, you will most likely get Anacondas spawned in the same instances as you. So let's just see what we can do to this little this little Sidewinder. I somehow don't think I'm going to hit him with the plasma accelerator.
Frameshift charge detected.
There we go, he just disappeared in a cloud of nothing. And now we've got a wanted Cobra. Now the reason I'm only hitting him with a couple of weapons at a time is because it depends whether he's above or below the hull of my ship, majoritively. Because if now when I turn up, I can actually hit him with the weapons underneath the ship. And that's the problem normally, because normally I'll only be able to hit him with the two weapons that are mounted above the hull. Now we've got another Cobra here. So let's just quickly tag him, and we'll see how this goes. There we go, managed to hit him with the plasma accelerator again. And again, missed him. You can see that the turrets are tracking him. And whenever he is in view of those weapons, they will fire on him. But it wasn't necessary there because he just lost his thrusters, so we just annihilated him with our plasma accelerator. And now we have another guy. And he's out there somewhere. There he is. Now that one was a hopeful shot. Now this, as you can see, this is why you really do need turreted weapons on this ship. Oh, and I think we're actually hitting the plasma accelerator as well. Now, do we find anybody else? No, we don't. But let's have a look and see how we dock this absolute behemoth of a ship. So we'll make sure we're completely lined up.
Scan detected.
And we'll bring her in slowly. I really don't trust being able to get through unscathed, as you can see by me putting my my power into systems. Now you can see I'm being a lot more careful with this ship, trying to get it through the gate, through the door even. I'm not quite sure the best kind of angle of approach, but we're doing okay. There we go, we've managed it. And there you can see our landing pad below us. So we'll slow it down to almost 0, deploy our landing gear, and we'll bring it down and see how we do. Now because this ship is so huge, it is going to be an interesting job actually landing. There we go. We'll inch it forward and down slowly. Come on, easy does it. Easy does it. And I'll bring it to 0, and there we go.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
Nice and easy. Okay, so I imagine this is the point where everyone's wondering what I think about this ship. Now, I've got to say, I still think that this ship is deserving of its godlike status. When you saw from the combat testing that I did, that against a small number of ships, or even just one-on-one, this beast of a ship just completely dominates any other smaller ships. And I wasn't piloting it particularly well. I mean, I did get a little better at actually manually aiming the plasma accelerator, but I still think that I have lots of room for improvement in my my piloting and manual aiming skills. But I think this ship is absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to one day have one for myself. And I am looking forward to the day where I can get this this ship for myself. I mean, it's a long way off, but I am really looking forward to it. But anyway, as always, I hope you guys have found this video informative and useful to some degree. And I also do hope that you have enjoyed the video. If so, please do consider hitting that like button, because it really does help the channel out. And as always, to get updates whenever I release new videos, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. And remember, Commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.